Alright folks, Edge 4006, just doing a video on this combination deal I got. It's this deal called Go Gear, I believe. It's kind of like a, it's like a Woot, but mainly for guns and accessories and rifle accessories and stuff. I got this deal, and it was buffer tube, aluminum, stock, basic AR stock, standard, no frills, but solid, thick quality, good stuff, and a spring, and a buffer tube. Nothing fancy here, just a basic buffer tube. Imagine it's about an H. It has a designation on it, but I'd say it's probably the weight of an H. Alright, fair enough. Well, here's the deal is, I've heard about this before. I've never bought one. I've never looked into buying one because everything I try to buy is Mil-Spec. But one thing I did accidentally buy, ended up getting, was a commercial receiver or commercial tube. And by commercial, what the difference is between a Mil-Spec is you have this little edge that's angled. Instead of it being flat right here, it'd be perfectly flat. That would be Mil-Spec. Commercial tubes are angled. They're not as popular anymore because everybody's going out, all the the AR builders and the people that are building their own ARs. So everybody's going for Mil-Spec. So Mil-Spec was not the more popular one in the past. Maybe 5-6 years ago. But now that Mil-Spec is pretty much the norm, these have become the oddballs, and they're usable. There's nothing wrong with it. And Magpul and several other manufacturers do make commercial stocks that you can put on these, but they're not as popular. They're hard. I don't really care about being popular, but they're not as easy available. The availability is bad on them. And then, once I go on Mil-Spec, I just want to stay in Mil-Spec. Again, this is me not really verifying that this was the deal. It's no big deal because I'm going to use this anyway. I'm going to put it on that building I got going on right now with that Palmetto State, just for the meantime to have something on it. But down the road, I will probably have to get another tube, another buffer tube, and a stock again. But the next stock I will be getting will be one that is the one I really want to go on the rifle. This is just fine to fill in, have something on it, test it out, put it on the other upper, try it out, see how she functions. This is going to work just great. I'll probably put a recoil pad on here. It's the basic, government recoil pad, no big deal. But this is going to probably end up as being a spare that I got laying around there, unless I ever come across somebody who's in need of a commercial tube, and we'll do a flat trade or something like that. But again, like the learning process goes, I should have read it. The description never said commercial, so I was assuming by default it would be Mil-Spec, and it wasn't. So just be aware of that when you're buying something, man. It's no big deal. It's only like $30, $32. Which ship is like 40, but for the combination. But yeah, you want that to be flat, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that on that rifle, and let me see what we got. Hold on a sec. And it is on. It is a 6th position stock. When I use it, I tend to have it farthest out. I don't know why. Just the way it fits me. That's the way it works. So it's on here. It's good quality. The plastic polymer is, it's tough. It's durable. It's gonna last. You're not gonna have any problems, wearing this stock down or anything. But again, like I said, I bought it for a spare piece, so this is just gonna be on there just to have this thing built up. Take it to the range, put that other upper I have on it, try it out. I'm sure it functions. I'm anticipating any issues. I shouldn't have any, but until you go and try it out, you don't know. That's just the way it works in this game. So buffers in there. Buffer tube. Sounds normal. I mean, I know when you get the higher end ones, they don't hopefully have as much squeakiness as that one does. But we'll try it out. I think it's an H buffer. I imagine it's going to work fine. That's also part of testing it out and firing this. But this is, like I said, this is the temporary stock. Down the road, I've imagined hopefully putting on here a Magpul UBR stock that comes with its own buffer tube. So that purchase, that's like $240 right there minimum. So that one, that'll have its own deal. I'll probably end up buying another buffer tube and a buffer just to have as a spare, and then this thing will just be here as well. I'm starting to get a collection of spare parts. Not too many. I'm not a hoarder, but I have some. So all in all, it's looking cool because it's all black. The evil black AR-15 is a symbol. But it's doing a heads up, man. Again, the whole focus of this video, the point was, is to talk about the difference between commercial buffer tubes and Mil-Spec. And hopefully, if you're buying one because you want one that's commercial, or you're buying one that is Mil-Spec because you want a Mil-Spec one. But life goes on. Alright guys, Edge 4006 signing out, man. Fight the good fight. Keep the groups tight, man. Want to also let you know I'm doing a chat tonight. It'll be on 8:30 Central Standard Time. Go ahead and PM me if you want a link. Looking for some new people to get in. I have some spots saved for some folks, but definitely want to be able to get some new folks in. And 8:30 Central Standard. 8:30 Central. Yeah, time tonight. Topics are usual. It's good. It's good. Friday night gun chat gumbo. So we talk about everything within reason and taste. But I was thinking about maybe talking about movies and guns with movies, or your favorite gun in a movie. So that might be one of the little subjects we'll bring up tonight and talk about that. All right, guys. Again, you guys have a good one. See ya. I also did want to talk about this son of a bitch right here. This is a mean freaking tool. This will hurt. You get popped upside the head. This thing is gonna hurt. But it's cast. I mean, you can tell pretty much by looking at it. It's not forged, it's cast, these little deals here. And that's fine, as long as it does its job. And it did its job today. But also when it did its job, it broke that freaking tab off to tighten the castle nut. That sucks. So I bought this on eBay. Like I said, this means some of the gun. I potentially probably never going to use half of the stuff on here because I don't put barrels on ARs. But you have the option now, knowing that putting a castle on, applying enough pressure, is going to break that one little notch off. Should have 3 of them anyway, but that one notch is going to break. I probably wouldn't trust this tool to use it to adjust a barrel or to fit one or whatever, to remove or replace one. Some of the other tools that are, these are notched out or different, alright. But just wanted to get that in there. I don't have a name brand on this thing because I bought it off eBay. It's probably some inexpensive Chinese deal. But these things run about 40 bucks. I think I got mine for 20-ish. So I'm going to try to contact eBay and get an exchange on this sucker or something better. Alright guys, I had to throw it in there, a little rant. And here's that upper on my first upper I got on that lower. And they're all mated up. Let's see there. Yeah, it doesn't look all that. We got flat dark earth on black, but what the hey. I tested out that trigger and it's nice. Has some grit, little take up on there, but at least when it does break, it's pretty cool. So down the road, this motor might look like it's gonna have different handles though, and different stock. All right, fellas.